right. Looks like SpaceX. It is. What a detailed chart. Wow. Okay. So, yeah. This is one of those flat consolidations that I really like. It is taking its underside test at the moment. It's got lots of nice consolidation leading up to it. With a number of lows, a number of lows, a number of lows, a number of lows. It's got quite a detailed high. And it has a nice underside test leading up to its rally. This looks kind of like a heavy chart to me. But the kind of heavy chart that ends up having a powerful rally. So for now anyway, I want to have some fun looking at this thing. So yeah. Well, this chart looks pretty consistent all around. It's had a pretty thorough looking bear market. At which point it had some exit consolidation, a reasonable rally followed by a little bit of momentum pickup. And this local top looks quite reasonable. The bounce that it had, did not go too high as to create more resistance. It's also kind of nice that it did not go too low right away, so now it has some more opportunity to actually create more of a low if it wants to, and it should be quite a bit safer. See, I'm not gonna sit here and think that this thing is ready to make new all-time highs yet. Maybe, who knows? But looks like there might be some kind of excitement coming up. And for the most part, this chart is pretty, and for the most part, this chart is reasonable. So yeah, if this chart is consistent with everything else that I've seen, it looks like it's only set up at the moment. Which I'm wondering, with all essential respect, if this is going to follow through, or if it might want a little bit more time. Because this is quite a nice consolidation, but the other chart was making me think that it might be a little bit more thorough, more safe, more thorough, more safe. Two, pretty much so anyway. have a little bit more of a low. And that's kind of what this chart's making me wonder too. If it's getting really close to a more formal setup, but maybe it could use just a little bit more structure building. We will see. I'm not quite sold just yet on making any kind of immediate moves on this thing if that were to be the case. It had quite a nice breakout later on, and it seems to be following through with some flat consolidation. However, I just really think this is one of those things that may just be a little bit interesting. This seems to be pretty consistent to right here at the wow. Dramatic pause, right? Anyway, into the consolidation. Anyway, right here at the end of the consolidation. Anyway, right here at the end of the consolidation. Anyway, right here at the end of the consolidation. If you want to call it that, because I am right now. If you want to call it that, because I am right now. There's a series of highs here that are making it look like it's going to be a little bit difficult to get over right away. And I'm just thinking that maybe, first of all, there's a lot of opportunity for some, well, no, let me just say this first. I think it might want a little bit more time, but also, there's so much potential for really interesting structure here. Yeah, I've got to say, I'm definitely not quite sold on a breakout just yet. But this might be really interesting to see how it plays out in the narrative, the news, the stuff. Something along those lines. So, yeah. Because I could totally see this thing setting up for some kind of exit consolidation and possibly getting rejected, which would be just fine in the macro. Because it's like I said, in the macro, I think that there's definitely some opportunity for another low to be made. Opportunity. But if that happens, the news might be interesting at the other end of it too, because there might be quite a bit of frustration, possibly. We will see. I am possibly getting just a little bit ahead here. There's certainly room for another local high to be put in, I would suppose. But I could see this thing still being a roller coaster. My name is Andrew Neil Shawn, Mr. Screen name, Master Andrew. IVI, ASTER space ANDRUU, also IVI, ASTER space ANDREW.